A very good evening to you all. Welcome to the English News Bulletin. We are glad that you could join us. Let us begin with the headlines. The Ministry of Health on Friday, September 27th, announced that Marburg virus disease, a hemorrhagic fever, has been confirmed in a few patients in health facilities in the country. As today marks the World Tourism Day, some tourists in Rwanda and personnel in the hospitality sector attribute the growth and development of the sector to the security witnessed in the country. My name is Olive Nete. It's always a pleasure to have you. Happy Friday. Let's take a closer look at the news in details. The Ministry of Health has issued an announcement confirming that the Marburg virus disease, a hemorrhagic fever, has been found in a few patients in health facilities in the country. Investigations are being carried out to determine the origin of the infection, and enhanced preventive measures are being implemented in all health facilities. Contact tracing is underway and cases have been isolated for treatment. Such infections are transmitted through contact with the blood and the body fluids of people who are visibly sick. The virus is not believed to be transmitted by air. Anyone experiencing symptoms such as high fever, strong headaches, vomiting, muscle aches and stomach aches should call the Rwanda Biomedical Center on 114 or visit the nearest health facility. The Ministry of Health is closely monitoring the situation and will provide further updates on a regular basis. It has been decided that the public should continue with their usual activities while maintaining a high level of vigilance and hygiene. Tomorrow news, as today marks World Tourism Day, some tourists in Rwanda and personnel in the hospitality sector attribute the growth and development of the sector to the security witnessed in the country and its natural scenery. Prince Manzi brings us the details.
Kalisa Omar is a young entrepreneur in the tourism sector, specifically in local tourism. And Judith Wimana appreciates how countries in the region ease combined travel packages.
Aim to provide domestic tourism, to promote domestic tourism and educational tourism here in Rwanda, in order to promote our culture, to even make the citizen inside the country to love their country, to have the willings of visiting different attractions inside the country.
There is this trade fair which is happening now and then, so they help us to go there to meet the other international tourism. It's very important because it helps me to learn more from the other country. It also helped me to to show the base of my country, the culture, the clean, the security, just to be able to provide the tourism information.
The 2024 World Tourism Day comes in as Rwanda celebrates the continued increase of the income from this sector, as the numbers of the Rwanda Development Board demonstrate that in 2023, Rwanda received 1.4 million tourists and contributed over $620 million. This is equivalent to a 36% increase year-on-year, whereas in 2022, the revenue generated was $500 million. Nadia Keza, the chairperson of the Rwanda Tours and Travel Association, affirms that the development of the tourism sector cannot be realized if the players in the sector were not committed.
Today we celebrate all of you, the tour operators who curate unforgettable journeys, the hoteliers who ensure every guest feels at home, the safari guides who bring our landscape to life, the restaurateurs who offer the finest flavors of Rwanda, and the travel agencies that make every adventure seamless. A special acknowledgement also goes to our community tourism operators who create authentic experiences, our professional conference organizers who position Rwanda as a prime MICE destination, and our dedicated tourism and hospitality educators who are shaping the future of our industry. You are the backbone of Rwanda tourism story, and your dedication and creativity make this sector flourish.
Rwanda is considered a safe country globally according to the Global Peace Index. The theme of this year's World Tourism Day is Tourism and Peace. Gianluca Dades, an Italian origin, states his reasons to visit Rwanda.
Oh, Rwanda, it's really beautiful. I take like a motorbike and I go all around Rwanda for 3 days. Like the landscape, it's incredible. There is a lot of greens, a lot of people was coming to me and just enjoyed the time with me. All people are really gentle. I really love it, and the nature was amazing, I think. I think Rwanda, it's in Africa, it's one of the best one for security. I always feel safe. I never had some problem, neither in night. I almost never have some fear. So it's probably one of the best one to come to Africa to just travel alone by yourself.
Michaela Rugwizangoga, the Chief Tourism Officer at the Rwanda Development Board, states that 10% of the over 12 billion generated in the tourism sector was invested in 1,000 projects aimed at developing lives of visiting sites nearby population.
We are seeing how sustainability and community development go hand in hand. Today's event underscored the importance of empowering local entrepreneurs, especially women and youth, who contribute to the hospitality industry through innovation and creativity. This event provides us the opportunity to reflect on our shared achievements and to look ahead to the future of tourism in Rwanda, guided by sustainability, inclusivity, and community empowerment. This progress has not only positioned Rwanda as a leading destination in Africa, but also has fostered significant economic growth for our local community.
On 18th October 2024, Rwanda will hold its annual Kwitizina ceremony with 22 baby gorillas to be named, adding to the named 395. The tourism revenues are expected to double in the second National Strategy for Transformation, NST2.
Thank you, Prince, for the details. Now to education matters. A total of 272 women and girls, supported by FAO in collaboration with the MasterCard Foundation, have completed courses in science and mathematics, and they have been encouraged to be agents of positive change and contribute to Rwanda's development by creating jobs that align with the country's set goals. Let's hear more on this story. Uwimbabazi Bonifride is a doctor currently practicing at one of the hospitals in Rwanda. She developed a passion for science during her high school years. This passion led her to pursue a degree in medicine at university, supported by FAO in collaboration with the MasterCard Foundation. Grateful for the support that shaped her journey, Bonifride is now proud of her achievements and continues her studies to specialize in pediatrics.
FAO have supported me in my secondary school education and in my university to pursue medicine. I was dreaming to become a medical doctor. Thanks to FAO Rwanda and MasterCard, today I'm a medical doctor. Masters in pediatrics in the University of Rwanda.
These women have committed themselves to courses in science, mathematics and technology to demonstrate their capabilities. The MasterCard Foundation has provided them with school fees and additional training, assuring continued support as they work toward achieving the goals set by Rwanda and Africa as a whole.
So these young girls, they've become alumni and they're entering a network of alumni. And we have that network which also has alumni support. So we will continue to work with them. And in the Scholars Program, we actually have a saying, once a scholar, always a scholar. So we know that they've received all the tools they need to succeed, but we'll continue to work with them.
FAO's Rwanda's national coordinator, Antonia Mutoro, stated that the support provided to these girls has not been in vain, as many of them have now become productive contributors to the labor market. 75% of those present are employed and thriving, We are encouraging them to serve as role models, not only by working for others, but also by creating jobs and providing employment opportunities, thereby becoming exemplary leaders. The Minister of State in the Ministry of Education, Irere Claudette, urged these girls who have completed their studies to recognize that their education is not solely for their personal benefit. Rather, they are positioned to assist the Rwandan community in achieving national goals.
First, graduating from esteemed institutions like the University of Rwanda in Ruhengeri comes with great responsibility. Being FAWE alumni comes with even greater responsibility. Your hard work cannot stop here. Continue to strive for excellence in all that you do. It is through your continued dedication that we will all propel Rwanda and the continent forward. Second, know that the younger generation looks up to you. They will watch how you work, how you lead, and how you live your life. Let your actions be a reflection of the responsibility you now carry to inspire and lead by example.
A total of 274 women and girls, part of the fourth category, supported by FAWE and the Mastercard Foundation through the Ministry of Education, studied at the University of Rwanda and Ines Ruhengeri. To more news, Aegis Trust held an intergenerational dialogue session bringing together young people, scholars and some researchers to collaboratively look at the role of youth and elders in Rwanda's healing journey. Participants explored the vital contributions of different generations to Rwanda's healing process, focusing on bridging generational divides and reflecting on the importance of collaboration between elders and youth in promoting peace. The event features an author presentation by Any Means Necessary by Ariette Mutegwaraba, followed by an interactive dialogue on the theme Healing Across Generations, the role of youth and elders in Rwanda's healing journey.
Nyuma y'amateka mabi nka jenoside yakorewe abatutsi byasize ibikomere byinshi murabizi.
The aftermath of the genocide against the Tutsi left many with wounds, both among the young and the old. Research has revealed that these bad effects have continuously been passed on from parents to their young ones. Today's convergence brings together the young and old to look at how best we can strive for sustainable peace. Healing, therefore, across the generations must bring everyone on board, including researchers, but majorly it is an individualized initiative, especially for the young people, because they have the advantage of age and time.
Byihuta kurusha kandi bikaramba kurusha kuko nabo bafite n'igihugu igihe kirekire kurusha.
Matters, a 2-year randomized controlled trial conducted by Cyber Rwanda has revealed that there has been a remarkable improvement in knowledge and behaviors around sexual and reproductive health among Rwandan youths. William Evans with more on this.
In just 3 years, 25,000 young people across 44 schools and 9 youth centers with 6,078 youths all over Rwanda have been reached by Cyber Rwanda. The randomized control trial with 60,078 active participants demonstrated that 90% know about 3 or more contraceptive methods, while condom usage among sexually active youths surged from 40% to 58%. This is a reflection of the platform's core business and the reason as to why it was begun.
The way it started, it was actually designed by young people themselves, but in partnership with parents, healthcare providers, and also the other partners from different levels, government, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, as we're working with schools. Those young people who have used Cyber Rwanda, they have known at least 3 methods of contraception. So that is a reassurance that people who are exposed to Cyber Rwanda, who know Cyber Rwanda, is a digital platform, so they can easily access it. They also love it. They have known at least 3 methods of contraception. So we are sure that even if they have sex, at least they know how to prevent unintended pregnancies. And again, those in the research we have done, very few have had sex. I would say just like 14% of the participants. But those who had sex have at least used condom. The use of condom has increased from 40 to 58 within just 2 years in that cohort of more than 6,000 people, young people. So that also gives us reassurance that young people are now aware of the different ways of preventing pregnancies, but they are also using it. So another thing was around HIV testing, where young people who know their HIV status were from 38 to 52%. That was from 2 years ago. After this survey and such kind of impact, we are planning to scale our project throughout the whole country. And again, we are also adapting the project to different countries. So far, we are in Tanzania, Mozambique, and the US. We are also planning to move to Nigeria so that young people all over the world can access information, accurate information.
Although the confidence in negotiating contraceptive services with partners also increased from 80% to 97%, and the belief that contraceptive services are not just for married couples grew from 39% to 53%, officials encourage parents to actively participate in information sharing with their children as a primary source to avoid misconceptions and miscommunication of reproductive health and family planning related concepts.
When you ask young people, who do you think should be the first person to seek for SRH or adolescent sexual reproductive health information, most of them, they say parents. So they also believe that parents are the effective source of information regarding SRH.
Furthermore, according to the same survey, HIV testing rates among youths also saw a significant jump, increasing from 38% to 52%. This was also largely attributed to the edutainment approach of Cyber Rwanda that is most relatable with most of the young people. Before Cyber Rwanda came to our school, a good number of students took for granted body changes that come with the adolescent stage, and they had limited information about reproductive health and related matters. After a few session trainings with Cyber Rwanda, our students were able to fully understand these rather uncommonly talked about concepts. We can now say that they have full knowledge about reproductive health and know where to get reproductive health products. Cyber Rwanda is a good platform for youths. It positively impacted the mindset of many young people and made information on sexual and reproductive health easily accessible and in a friendly manner. Accessible on mobile devices and through USSD codes, Cyber Rwanda empowers young people with knowledge and services that help them take control of their health, education, and future, ultimately breaking the cycle of stigma and lost opportunities and paving the way for a healthier and empowered generation. William Evans, Mtabazi, RwandaTV News.
Moving ahead, the University of Lay Adventists of Kigali has announced that they intend to establish a cooperative hub dedicated to addressing the skills gap in cooperatives management, and it will also serve as a central point for fostering innovation among cooperative societies in Rwanda. William Evans once more.
The announcement was made during the opening ceremony of the International Conference on Business Management and Innovation. This two-day event is held under the theme, Making Successful Cooperative Societies and Innovative Entrepreneurs, looking into the challenges, opportunities, and the new trends.
We have been starting with this Department of Cooperative Management in 2013. We have been graduating students, and they are on the market working. But we have realized that there is still a knowledge gap among the community, those cooperative founders. Majority of them, they are in different industries, agriculture, fashion, and other things, and they have not get an opportunity to get formal education for cooperative management. So we have said that we should organize a cooperative hub so that we can find a way to provide some at least initial knowledge and skills to support those who are already in cooperative, to help them to know how to manage their cooperative. We want to provide in addition to what government is providing, because there is RCA, there's even other government agencies that support cooperatives. But we as academia also, we want to support.
The Director General of Rwanda Higher Education Council, who was also the guest of honor, reflecting on the existing challenges among cooperatives in Rwanda, recommended that the University of Lay Adventists of Kigali should think about establishing a school teaching cooperative management as it is in Tanzania to combat the challenges.
As today, the world is moving, the world is changing. Even money in the bank is money from people who have trusted the bank. How can we have a school which can train people to develop, to work in a cooperative and make it very efficient and fruitful and beneficial for those who are there.
Upon taking a closer look, Rwanda as a state is deeply a cooperative state with people working together for the common good of all. One of the young people at the conference who studied cooperative management encourages young people to take on such courses for the greater good of Rwanda, especially in the area of innovation and technology. For youths or any other Rwandans that wish to study cooperative management, it is a great opportunity to help provide solutions to some of the issues affecting our cooperatives today. We have many cooperatives with leadership challenges, which is the root cause of a series of other problems. In that regard, therefore, young people can provide solutions by taking these classes like I did, and now I am in the position to provide clarity on how to run and manage cooperatives and ensure both personal growth and growth of the cooperatives. Rwanda reports approximately 10,563 registered cooperatives with 5,114,731 members and 28,792,110,437,280 Rwandan francs in share capital. These operate in 11 socio-economic sectors, which include agriculture, livestock, trading, service, handcraft, transportation, mining, fishing, housing, afro-processing, and finance, or SACCOs. They are grouped into 152 cooperative unions and 15 cooperative federations, which all together form the National Cooperative Federation of Rwanda. William Evans, Mutabazi, RTV News.
And this story brings us to the end of tonight's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast. On behalf of the technical and news production team, we wish you a restful weekend. Until next time, goodbye.